Right. What the hell was I doing? We escaped the... Yeah, from the murder site. But we need to find the murder site. I think we found the murder site. Investigate murder site in room 108. We did that. Okay. We escaped with our lives from there. But okay, did we? Wait. I don't know how this works, but... Yeah, we escaped from there. I think we just haven't triggered something. So let's see what happens when we go through this door. The map shows us in a room that doesn't have a door, but we just opened a door. I think the map might be a little confused. I'm a little confused.
The Muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
And now we're here. Okay. So now we go back. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, this one's a walkie. And gone. Guess I'll do another quick save.
I needed to find the Muse, the murder victim, room 108. The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
Yeah, this brings us back to here. So...
The scene changed with the story.
Yes, Alan, we've done this so many times now that you don't need to explain it every time. Don't walk on the chair. Yeah, it's just weird how this game, like, I kind of get why they do it, because you can play two different routes as you wish, and the game doesn't know which one you've been playing, or it doesn't track it, apparently. So it doesn't know if I've just been playing all the Alan Wake scenes in sequence like I have, or if I'm playing as Saga, and then coming back to Alan after 3 hours of doing something else and no memory of what I'm doing. But that freedom also just makes it kind of wonky, and it makes all the tutorializing feel really weird. What was that? Lost on the shore. What? You and your friends will meet him when you are gone, lost on the shore between the forests. His story ends, her story does not. This is the ritual to lead on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Okay. Is the game trying to give us some context? Or are we just putting weird song lyrics up on the walls again? I don't know. we get to read it. Can I open it? Thank you.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Somehow it was important. Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? Get the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
That's a
It
terrible
lasted
phone
only for
line.
a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I
Again.
had to get back to my apartment, my
Again.
study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Again. Is Alan Wake doing the cycles of guilt thing? It's starting to feel like it is. Also, it looks like I save quit last time in a really weird, awkward spot. Because I apparently save quit like 5 minutes before a chapter change. Da-da-da! I really wish I could turn that off. Look, I have a bad feeling this is going to get copyright struck, so... Let's cover our bases a little. I've had YouTube complain to me about so many videos about copyrighted stuff. I don't get proper copyright strikes. I get those little warnings and whatnot, but it's super annoying and I don't like that. So it's brought me more and more paranoid when it comes to music. And that just means that I don't listen to video game music anymore. Like, if it feels like something that might get struck, I just silence it. You guys good? I thought I heard something else moving. It's one of the reasons why I'm considering just stopping the whole streaming thing at some point and just maybe making YouTube videos some other way instead of doing these live. Because it's feeling more and more like it's restricting how I play games. I don't like that. Okay, can I just... Wait, how do I get out of here? Access to Skybridge. Exit straight ahead. Okay. So just through here to the streets.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Let's see if the phone's ringing again. Alan and Saga stories can be played in whatever order you choose. Well, I know. That's why I'm playing the Alan Wake stories first. Because I feel like I'm leaving the best for last. Because exploring the real world seems a lot more interesting to me than this dream world stuff. And the combat here is a pain in the ass. Ding! Like, the game's story also feels kind of shattered there, because it doesn't give you any clear indication as to what order events should be done in. So either it's not going to be able to tell me anything until we get to a point where the stories converge.
Go to hell!
You don't have to do the screamy bits every time. It's not any less lazy than it was the first time, game. It wasn't a good idea then, it's not a good idea now. Barry's around! Barry has joined a cult. I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Oh. Okay, Barry's been doing Barry stuff. And I think most people who are playing Alan Wake 2 have no idea who he is. Because this game came out so long after the first one that...
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Go Barry. I guess he's marginally less sleazy than I thought he would be.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
This reminds me a lot of the scare house part of Alan Wake 2, Max Payne 2, but a lot slower. There's no gameplay here.
Something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Like in Max Payne 2, you would have gotten these snippets of insight and story, little bits of foreshadowing while you were playing the game. And here's just, well, here's some rooms and corridors. Watch some TV. Watch many TVs at once.
World hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows.
You really should fix that light bulb, lady.
Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be. That vast, paralyzing ocean.
The ocean that is not an ocean.
But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. Put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Now, she might not be quite right in the head. I think Scratch or whatever has gotten to her quite badly. Oh. Okay, I see. We're gonna go there next, but I saw some other stuff back here. Alan's gonna start nagging me any second now, but no, I gotta go get the TV. But
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Yeah, I know, Max, Alan, whatever. And here we have Red.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Her dark place. Well, that top left one doesn't look very healthy. And it didn't. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Here we go again.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
That was a short part. Okay, now we know what the edits are all about. But then what happens? Now we're looping back around again?
Stop me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
The storyboard hasn't
The memory
cleared.
of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Goals. Right. Okay, I guess right.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
They keep showing that streamy face, and I don't know why. It's gotten really stale. Again, we keep repeating. They really want to, like, get the most out of this scene, but why? Well, is the story going to go somewhere, game? Are we going to do something with it?
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky. You know, there are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
This whole bit of dialogue did nothing.
You say.
Hey, Rusty subscribed for 38 months. Who's a good boy? Like, that dialogue didn't move anything. We didn't get any information out of it.
The masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping?
It was just nonsense. It was true, like... It was written to sound cryptic for the sake of sounding cryptic, but I didn't get any information out of it. Maybe I'm just dumb again. Maybe the game is trying to give us some deep insight and lore that I just am too stupid to understand, but I don't get it. Oh, hi guys. How you doing? Are you gonna vanish? Yep. And then you? Okay. You're super annoying. Device connected sound? Strange. Okay, let's get this over with again. Hi. Cool. Okay, you appear every time I look away, so I'm just gonna walk past you. Goodbye. I still don't know what the point of this is, because the game doesn't tell me anything. I'm sure there's some deep inside here somewhere, but I... Okay, you're a real one. No? Okay. Again, because you can never know which one's gonna attack you and fucking kill you. It's just super annoying in the end. I kind of regret the difficulty decision. Because it leads to this. Okay, that one wasn't real.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
I don't trust you. I guess I have to trust him. Ooh. Okay, what do you want?
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Lord didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Hearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite. And Yöden Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon?
None of this makes any sense either.
Bottom to this rumor.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement.
Oh!
What you leave
So that's what...
behind, you
That was already on the map last time.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
That was marked, and I was looking for them, but the marking was there before its time, so it didn't make any sense. And it just got me stuck for like 10 minutes for no good reason. Thanks, game. Great design. Maybe don't put the map markers in there before it's their time to exist. And this leads to this room. Yeah, he's not a really well-designed character, and I hate that they're trying to, like, build the whole Remedyverse idea around him. End of part. What? 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 Huh? Sure, why not? Fuck it.
Painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu. Hänet verhot tuon varjojen kaapuun. Monta tarinaa hänestä kerrotaan. Häntä pakoon pääsessä milloinkaan. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan polte se kruunui mua. Tuon katseen tunnet et voi unohtaa. Vaik kasvot piiloutuu veriverhon taa. On yötön yö, se järjen syö.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yötön yö, se miehen syö. Puukkohippaan tanssi pian vaihtuu. Irreen vääntyy jo verinen suu. Viinapullosta korkki hukataan.
It's
Sen rapinan vain kuulee korvissaan. On yötön yö, se
awful.
on yötön yö, se toivon syö. On yötön yö, se rakkaus syö.
He's rhyming syö with syö, which is no, don't do that. Don't rhyme the same word with itself. And just some of the I know what they're doing, but they're not doing it very well. You can't play this in schools, by the way, in Finland. You'll get fined for 1,500 euros because it mentions a religious figure. It's against the law.
Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen.
It's
Houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan polte se kruunua. Tuon katseen tunnet et voi unohtaa. Vaik kasvot piiloutuu veriverhon taa. Yötön yö, se sielun syö. On yötön yö, se sinut syö.
I see what they're trying to do. It's like what they did with Poets of the Fall and The Poet and the Witch in the first game, where you have like, hey, here's a song. I was like, I don't even know if they wrote the song for the game or if they wrote the game around the song or they collaborated somehow, because it like so perfectly encapsulated the story of the first game into a song, and it was really cool. But this just feels like way too on the nose, way too clumsy, and the fact that they did it in such broken, awful finish is just, okay, that explains it. But at least they had, like, professional songwriters on that one. Like, they actually did stuff there, which worked. I thought it was a pretty good song by itself. And the way it merged into, yeah, well, yes, but, like, that worked. This one did not work. This was pretty bad. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to find the photos. And for that I needed to get to the basement. Was this not the way to the basement? No, we have to go... I mean, he could do a singing voice. I don't say that his singing is bad. I think that song was just written in such an awful way that there's no way to make it good. Like, you can have the best singer and the best voice and whatever. Yeah, he works in there. I think that was okay. But it's just that the words and the meanings and... Okay, I can't go back. Something. I was missing something. What does that mean? I don't know. Because I thought I was supposed to go to the basement to get the photos that Ahti mentioned. But now I'm going in a different way, and I don't know... Oh, wait, now. Now we can go down here. It's a bit damp, but... we can do that. And then we can go through here. Except no, not through here. We should go through here. Which gets us to here, and here's where the photos should be. Okay, we were here looking for these fucking photos like 4 game hours ago because they were marked on the map, but they didn't exist then, but now they do.
These were Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Poets of the Fall, the happy song.
Really, I'm a psycho.
Thanks. You can go listen to that stuff on YouTube. I can't play it on... Hi. Are you pointless?
There is no escape. Wake.
You are pointless. Fuck this.
Wake. Unwavering darkness inside.
Okay, now I have the photos. Do I go back to Ahti with them? No.
The door wouldn't budge.
It's a push bar door. It should open no matter what. That's a fire safety hazard. Okay, I guess we go to the streets now. Hey, calm down, buddy. This is a good double middle finger, though. At least it's character. Okay, so now we go back to the streets.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
So go back to the hotel, redo the whole thing. Okay. Oh shit, I haven't saved in a while. I don't like this. And there's a save room, like, right up ahead, if I can get to it. Let's try. You wouldn't put a bunch of enemies right outside the save room, right? Good. No Karjalan piirakka this time. Bad save room. Like, is there supposed to be new stuff in here now? I don't know. Could be, or it might just be filler. It's kind of impossible to tell what the game wants you to be doing.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
And the thing is empty. Okay. I love that the animation has him push something slightly off from where the buttons are. Like, instead of aligning the animation with the buttons, it just kind of points in the general direction. And it's one of those little pet peeves I've always had with video games. It's like, how do you not get those things to line up? Like, you can completely lock the character into an animation. You have a stable state object that's just in place and not moving. And then you misalign the animation. This is a pretty big budget game, boys.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I think he wants me to interact with the white screen, but I like his lip movements. Okay, are we doing drugs again? Or copyrighted music? Gun.
I'm in control now.
Hey, that's the video game.
Shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary.
Get the best drugs.
I mean, it was art.
Probably, yeah.
But then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything.
So we're just basically playing through Alan Wake, the character, killing off parts of himself in his mindscape for reasons. He's killed off the Tom Zane part. He wants to kill off the Scratch part. What's going to be left of Alan Wake at the end of all that killing?
Mercy. Thousands have gone missing.
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
And cut. Oh. Now that is drama.
Okay. Or not. It's all fake.
Fuck! I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Where am I supposed to even be trying to go? Apparently I'm outside of the map again. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Who is the Scratch they're talking about? Scratch is Alan Wake's dark world version of himself. So, when Alan Wake wrote stories in the first game, there was this dark presence that started creeping into the stories. And then Scratch is like the physical manifestation of that dark side of himself. And Scratch has now managed to trap Alan Wake into the dark world while Scratch himself is trying to escape into the real world. And is manifesting in the real world to Alan's wife, potentially in a sexually violent way, for funsies. And is driving Alan Wake's wife to be going crazy. Have I gotten this word of power? No, apparently not. Cool. So at least that's how I understand it. I mean, yeah, he's basically the devil in this story. Am I supposed to be going up here again? I don't know. What the game's not really, or I'm not clear as to where I'm supposed to be going or what I'm supposed to be doing. Go to the Poet Cinema, exit the hotel. Well, I mean, we're outside now. Is that the way you mean? Exit the hotel?
Wait.
There could be stuff for me to find up here, I don't know. The whole open world thing where you get to explore these things like this is kind of confusing to me. Let's see where we end up. I'm just going to roam around a little. If we eventually get to the streets, then eventually we'll be able to find the hotel, I guess. Or the cinema or whatever. So let's look around. You're not gonna vanish?
Where?
That's new. They don't usually do that. What the f... Okay, this is new. New behavior. Don't know what the point of that is. Did you just respawn? No, this is a shade. But yeah, I'm struggling to like keep any kind of check on what the lore of the game is, and also because it's now done a parallel narrative where you have two stories side by side going on at the same time. That also gets kind of confusing. Hold on. Because now we have Alan's story in the Dark World, and then there's Saga Anderson's story as written by Sweet Baby Inc. And that's happening in the real world, and how they're supposed to interact is unclear. I think I'm going the right way because I'm finding new words of power. So I'm thinking this is probably correct, what I'm doing here. Maybe. Possibly. I don't really know. Like, I really, really don't know. The whole light shift mechanic is making it even more confusing. I don't know who that is, sir. Leave me alone. Why are there so many of you? And there's no way for me to know which ones are actually real, which just makes this super annoying. Can you finish the game without Sweet Baby shit? No. Obviously not. I don't know how you even mean that. Ah, fuck you. Yeah, Sweet Baby was... Alan Wake is one of their poster child games. Why do you think the Saga Andersons is kind of the main character alongside Alan Wake? Remedy has gone full in on that stuff, from what I can gather. I mean, she's not intolerable, and she's like works well together with the Max Payne with all the visual gags and whatnot. But it's just weird to me how the story's crafted in general. But I don't know. Like I haven't seen most of the Saga stuff yet. True, but they wanted to go for this kind of dual narrative thing, and I have no idea what it's going to be like because I haven't played the other side of it much. Like, gameplay-wise, the Saga bits seem a lot more interesting than this. I don't like this Alan Wake Dark World stuff because this has already gotten really quite stale and repetitive. I've already been to this corner, right? I've already done this word of power. Yeah, a long time ago. Yep. If I go to the streets, am I going to find the cinema somewhere? I have no idea where it is. Is it on the map? Yeah, Poets Cinema. Okay, so we got to go that street that was closed off before we got to head there.
There was no longer any sign of Casey in the alley. Things kept changing, gaining momentum, moving towards some obscured escalation.
So far, at least, I don't have any major issue with Saga. Like, she doesn't seem to be a bad character. I just don't see how she really relates to the Alan Wake story. She's just... From what the story's given us so far, she randomly stumbled into things, and Alan Wake went, oh yeah, I'm going to write her into my story to help her save me out of this mess. So she's just kind of the pawn that Alan Wake is controlling, except Scratch is controlling her as well, and it's getting muddled. But this game's kind of dropping the ball in the fact that for me, the coolest stuff in the first game was exploring Bright Falls and the weird setting and seeing how the supernatural crept into it. Whereas now it's just, hell yeah, it's all supernatural all the way, and also there's Neo New York, Noir New York that you get to explore in the Dark World. What the fuck is that sound? Nope. Bad reload. You're not gonna attack me? Okay. 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 I'm running out of bullets here, which is a problem, because the game has a limited fixed amount, apparently. Okay. Well, I'm out of flashlight batteries, too, so we're basically out of all combat resources. And unlike in the real world, the enemies in this area don't drop anything. So, if you run out, you're out, as far as I can tell. I don't have the flashlight charges to clear this. Does this thing box have batteries for me? No. It's got ammo. I got a flare. I guess I have to use that instead. So what if I just... That doesn't work. Flare? Okay. I didn't use a flashlight, Alan. Okay. Are all of you gonna vanish, or are some of you gonna attack me? This just slows the game to a crawl. That one vanished. Sometimes they walk towards you and attack. Sometimes they walk toward you and vanish. And there's... Well, I'm out of flashlight charges, so that's it. I'm done. I can't fight them anymore. I get it. It's just too unreliable. And it leads to this. I'm just better off running past them and not fighting them if I can avoid it, because I can't fight him right now. I don't have any flashlight charges. I'm out. I have run out of resources, so... Unless there's more in a box somewhere. Nope, I don't know what that was. Probably flare ammo. I can use the flare gun. Fair enough. This one was real. What? How did you both not die from that? Okay, I'm looking for... There, that. Words of aid. I like the flare. Yeah, I don't... As from what I can see in this game so far, I have no major issue with Saga Anderson. Like, she's not overt as a character. She's kind of interesting. She has her own thing going. I have no major issues there. Right now I have more issues in this game with how Alan Wake is handling things and, like, just how the story is being handled, because I don't know what the fuck the story is trying to do. Murhan poltekkun kruunu, loibua otsallaan. Pimeä paikka esittää yötön yö. Also, like, the Finnish stuff feels incredibly just forced. Because Alan Wake, from what I can tell, he doesn't have any connections to Finland. Why would his subconscious be creating Finnish theming? Where's that coming from? Nowhere. It's coming as an excuse to include Ahti. Why are we including Ahti? Because Control kind of made a bit of money, so we have to now start building the Remedyverse by just slamming these things together. And it just feels terrible. It's like the worst way to incorporate Finnishness into a game. Also, veggie dogs are 3 times the price as hot dogs. Fuck vegans. Am I right? You don't deserve cheap hot dogs. Eat meat like you were intended to. Can I open this from this side to get a shortcut? Yes, I can. Thank you. You drowned. Yes, yes, we know. Yeah, like, in this game, the Finnish stuff feels a lot more forced in than any of the DEI stuff. Like, why the fuck is Ahti here? Why the fuck is the Bureau of Control here? Why? You have not given us any explanation, any reason other than, well, fuck, we happen to have these 2 IPs, let's mash them together like a 6-year-old girl mashes Barbies together.
The theater appeared to be closed.
Well, you have a
Maybe
ticket.
The ticket could still get me in.
Thank you. Hard-boiled and hungover. Hard Casey.
Other realities on the silver screen.
I am a patriotic
Finn.
Finn. Wait, I would like to see Finland represented in, like, an intelligent way. And not as a funny, ha-ha, we exist kind of gag. It's like... Also, I'm really weirded out by Sami Järvi's face now. Because it's being pushed way too hard and is a way too prevalent thing. Yes, Wham the Man hates Finland. Absolutely. That's why we have this flag right here. Somebody needs to calm his shit. I don't like a lot of memes. You're right about that one. Yeah, I see lights. Maybe this is a save room. Again, no Karjalan piirakka. The save rooms are being downgraded over time. They're getting worse.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Yes, you did, Alan Max Wake Payne. Yes, you did. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's do a proper save. There.